Welcome back to Roaming LPS. Today we are going to be reviewing my top 10 favorite LPS bases.
But Julia, what's a base?
An LPS base is just really what the LPS's breed is, such as my mascot, which is a Chihuahua, or Beatrice, who is a Cocker Spaniel and very annoying.
Beatrice for life.
Well, now that we got that out of the way, let's begin with
Number 10, who I zoomed in on because she is so tiny.
Now, if you can already tell, she is a Pomeranian. I just think she's so cute. I mean, look at her. Not only does she have these big, beautiful eyes, but she's also very furry, and I really hope they make a classic version of her. Ninth spot goes to this really cute golden retriever. He is one of the newer models. He comes in a really cute playset with, I believe, a French bulldog, which I don't have on me. If I did have her, she'd definitely be on this this little video. But he has a gradient on his ears, which is very cute. He has this really cute gradient on his face, and the LPS tag is, of course, not a sticker this time. It's engraved in him, which I think is a really creative idea. My number 8 spot goes to new LPS Collie mold. Now, if you can't already tell from the deco bit up here, she's actually a Pets in the City mold, but they still use her for the new playsets now that it's G6, so I still kind of consider her new, and what I really like about her is her coloring. Actually, there was a previous LPS Collie that was just like her, and I'll put that right here. But basically, I removed the Pets in the City tag because I didn't like it, and I think what I like most about her mold overall is the fact that one of her ears flops down, and her head bobbles, which I really like. It's like a little thing that you put in your car, and I really like her. I don't know why. I mean, other than the coloring, I just think that she's adorable, so that's my number 8. Now on to the wonderful number 7. After all those new LPS, I finally have an old one to show you. This is the sitting German Shepherd mold, and I adore her. Her coloring is just gorgeous, and her LPS tag is really creative. It's different than the Pets in the City line. It's very cutesy, I think, and it's very interesting looking. Now, there weren't many of these molds produced by Hasbro. It's a real shame. I don't have enough to actually customize one, but I would love to someday, because I just think that overall they have a really cute appearance and big eyes, which is something that I like in the new LPS. So now on to the next pet. 6th favorite LPS mold is Beatrice mold, or as I like to call it, the Cocker Spaniel. Now, if Beatrice will just get out of the spotlight, we have my childhood Cocker Spaniel, my very first Cocker Spaniel. I used to take her on these little travel trips with me, and I have tons of pictures on my DS. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to put them here, but she is just awesome. I know there's a lot of damage to her, which I'm not going to zoom in on, but look how cute! I love her eyes, and the simplicity of her makes her a great color palette. I think that Hasbro did a great job on making this realistic as she falls over. I also loved how her paw was up, kind of like Sage from LPS Popular. I don't know, maybe it's nostalgia, or maybe it's just because I like her in general, but she is my favorite of the Cocker Spaniel molds, and I like her mold in general. So on to the next one. Wait there, on to the 5th spot. Firstly, oh my god, aesthetic, she blends into the background. And secondly, this is my one and only Corgi. So it's not like I could really choose between them, but if you didn't know, fun fact about me, my favorite animal in the real world is a Corgi next to the Yorkies. Sorry, Julia, it's not Chihuahuas. But I love her anyways. She was a postcard pet. I got her in stores. And I think what I like most about her is she reminds me of an older LPS. I know that she's like technically old, but I mean like one of the originals. And I just love her eyes and all the flowers, because flowers is literally my everything. So now on to the next pet. Getting real close to the first spot, guys. Now on to number 4. Now this LPS is probably not what everyone was expecting. I am not quite sure what she is. Probably, you could tell me in the comments, but I loved her ever since I got her. She is definitely from the Pets in the City. I keep the deco bit in her ear, so I'm not annoyed by the hole all the time. I just think that Hasbro's never made one of her before. I mean, I definitely know that. They've made deers and such, but I don't think she's a deer. I lean more towards that mix between like a zebra and an elk thing at the zoo, which I actually had a stuffed animal of, so maybe I'm biased. But I just like her in general. I think her model's really cute, and I think that they went really detailed on these little stripes here, and I just like her overall. So let's go on to the next one. Unlike my fourth pet, this one is really no surprise. Would be this sausage dog mold. Now, unlike the Dachshund mold, I think that her overall appearance is much better. I like how the ears flop down, I love her eyes, and I love the heart on her chest. I think that they went really detailed with these, but I also don't really like too many of their color palettes, so you'll probably see a lot of them customed because, you know, I love the model, but I hate all the color palettes that they used, so you'll probably see more of them. I already have Harper, and my sold one, Galactica, were both sausage dogs, and I love both of them equally, and I miss them. So we'll move on to the second pet now. Now, it was very close for the second pet, but I chose to go with the old collie mold. Yes, I am a sucker for the collies. I prefer the older collie to the new one, which is why she's second place, and this is my favorite color palette for her. I love the zigzags. I love absolutely everything about her. I also bought her in stores when she came out. I vaguely remember just going, oh, I can't believe they'd actually sell a collie, and I just picked up her whole set, and I was really excited when I got home. I immediately tore her out, and she's been one of my favorites ever since. So now on to number one. My number one favorite LPS is... Yeah, no surprise there. I legit love all the Chihuahua molds, honestly. These two are my absolute favorites, and now that I'm out of the Julia voice and the adult voice, we have, I had never named her. I always thought that her name was like Jessica or something, but I love both these molds equally, and they're both the same breed, so I kind of wanted to show them off. I love my mascot, of course, but she was definitely a close pick, because honestly, I loved her. I ordered her online because, actually, second fun fact, I have ordered the entire series of LPS popular characters, and I don't just mean the top 4, I mean literally everyone I have, because I was obsessed with them. So if you'd ever like to see me review those, that's a future video in the future. A future video in the future, yeah. That's smooth. Good going, me. And that's it, folks. Now we're at the end credit, which, as all of you probably know, is the time where I show you my newest custom. However, I am actually filming this at the same time that I'm filming the evolution of my collies video, so I don't really have a new LPS custom to show you. I do have an unreleased one to show you. Crazy Eyes, the LPS that I did a few weeks ago. He was so simple that I decided not to post him, but I really like him. I think that he came out alright. He was more of a tester custom for like weird colored eyes and such, so that's basically the only reason why I painted him. But I hope you like him nonetheless. And that, my friends, is the end of the video. If you want to see more of my face, I suggest that you subscribe down below. Make sure the bell icon is on so you know when I post my latest video. And other than that, I also have my Etsy always linked in the description if you want to check out my customs. And as always, keep painting!